So let's prove this circle theorem. Angles in the same segment are equal. So what's that rule anyway? Let's quickly remember, what is this rule? Angles in the same segment are equal. Basically it's saying if you've got two angles at the circumference, like these angles B and D, that have the same base or subtended by the same points, like we've got A and C, so both this angle and that angle are subtended by the same points, then they're equal. So hopefully you already know this, because this is quite an advanced video. It's assuming you know the circle theorems already. Now we're just proving that they're correct. Okay, now I know it says x over there and that's x over there. We're going to show that this and this are both the same angle, so we're not assuming it's the same right now. Okay, so one thing we are assuming, or one thing we've proved already in an earlier video, is the angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. So now we're allowed to use it because we've proved it. So we're going to use it to help us prove this very easily. Let's just make some random angle at the circumference, call it, this angle at B, and we call it angle X, right? And it's subtended by these points A and C. And we're going to prove that it's equal to this angle at D on the circumference as well, and also subtended by the points A and C. And all you really have to do is make one extra angle at the center, also subtended by the same points, which can be done in any general situation, right? If you've got two angles, you can always make a third angle at the center, also subtended by the same points. We're not doing anything weird or funky, it's just straightforward. Now once you've done that, we can say if that's x, then that's got to be 2x using that rule. The angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. But then from there you can say, well, this is twice this angle because this is at the circumference, this is at the center, subtended by the same points, so half of this will give you that, right? So we started from that is x, then you ended up, then you showed that this is 2x, and then you showed that that is x. Therefore, these angles are the same, and you proved it. That's it. And of course, you can say all this stuff. This is the proper way to write it out. You're not going to say everything I just said, right? So you're going to try to keep it as short as possible. So the angle at the center, I don't say the angle, just angle at the center, because it's not English, this is math, so you don't have to write proper sentences. Angle at the center is twice the angle at circumference, so AOC, which is this angle, is twice ABC, which is that one, and also twice this one. So these two are equal. That's quite a slick way of saying it. It's basically saying this angle is twice this one and that one, therefore they're both the same angle.